no one is afraid of success. Like, you might be afraid of all the things around success or that you think come with success, but success is amazing. Fear of people not liking you anymore. Like, it's all these fear of things that are, now those are real things. Like, those are things that are reasonable to fear. Acknowledge clearly what all your fears really are. Okay, well, I don't know if fear of success is common to chickpreneurs. They're going to get so mad that I said that. I love it. No, like, whatever. I don't know if fear of success is common to female entrepreneurs. But I feel it's mislabeled because no one is afraid of success. Like, you might be afraid of all the things around success or that you think come with success, but success is amazing. That's like being afraid of, like, a warm hug or delicious food. Like, no one is afraid of delicious food. No one. You can't show someone, here's delicious food, and they're like, ah! I mean, maybe, like, there's one rare person who got poisoned by delicious food one day, and now they're like, they eat the worst food only. But yes, fear of success is a silly label, I say. And you can't solve it if you're mislabeling it. If you don't know what the problem is, you can't solve the problem. So let's clarify the problem. It's not fear of success. It's fear of, like, being in the public eye. It's fear of not having privacy. It's fear of having too many things to control or deal with. It's fear of, like, the media prowling around. It's fear of people judging you, or you have, like, people coming to you for money. It's fear of having to have all these weird, hard conversations. It's fear of people not liking you anymore. Like, it's all these fear of things that are, now those are real things. Like, those are things that are reasonable to fear. But to fear success, super silly. To fear all those things makes more sense. And if we know what they are, we can solve them. But you kind of have to take each one individually. Like, people just want to be like, oh, I'm afraid of success. Let's cure that. But it's kind of like asking, Jay, how do I build a house? Get materials, lay a foundation, put up walls. It's not helpful, right? Oh, great, now I know how to build a house. Well, how do I cure fear of success? Well, cure fear of fame, and cure fear of hard conversations, and cure fear of no boundaries, and cure fear of judgment, and, like, okay, great. Still, it doesn't help you. So yeah, it's a giant topic, and just the same way I can't solve how do I build a house, I can't solve how do I cure fear of success in one video. Step 1 to getting past fear of success is to actually take a look at yourself, assess yourself, and acknowledge clearly what all your fears really are. So I gave a list of a good chunk of them to get people started. Like, I did most of the thinking there, but it's different for everyone. And so there's probably some I missed, and there's some that's only personal to you. And so it's super important that you sit down with a pen and paper or notepad app or something and write down the list of all the things you're really afraid of, because it's not fear of success. Everyone wants success, and everyone wants delicious food. No one's afraid of it. But they might be afraid of all the work involved in getting it or something else. And so once you have all those clear, you can actually go and fix them, right? It's kind of like if you had a bunch of broken appliances in your kitchen and you couldn't make food, you'd be like, well, you couldn't just be like, oh, I can't make food. Someone help me make food. You'd be like, wait. Well, the fridge is broken, so let's get that fixed. And then once that was done, you'd be like, well, the stove isn't working. That's why we can't make things hot, so let's go fix that. And then you'd be like, okay, and honestly, the microwave's not working, and neither is the toaster, so I think we need to buy new ones. Like, once you have a clear inventory of all the fears around success, you can bam, 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 solve them. Yes, I'm happy to help. If anybody has any specific fears, just leave a question in the comments on this YouTube, and we'll aim to handle it in a upcoming video. Or even better, if you want personal one-on-one time with me, we'll get through those fears like super fast. If you join my Facebook group at jryze.me/sessions. Links in the description.